Cup to Liverpool last season, but they very much want their trophy back. And after knocking out both of last year's finalists, they've now travelled to Southampton to continue their pursuit of what will be a 5th League Cup in 6 years. Having seen off both Liverpool and Chelsea so far, they're again up against Premier League opponents, well aware that as recently as last season, the Saints held the Blues both home and away in Premier League fixtures, demonstrating their stoic resistance. At the moment, watching Southampton in possession of the ball, but they're in their own half, and they're just moving it around, the likes of Salisu getting a touch and Diallo, and it's still in Southampton territory. And eventually the Blues win it back, actually. And then there's a little coming together, and then Cole Palmer emerges with the ball out of nothing, and he gets to the edge of the penalty area and he lays it off, and Gundogan came in on it. He mishit it, but Cole Palmer's persistence down the right-hand side freed up a bit of space. He left Salisu in his wake, squared it for Gundogan, and Gundogan with one of those runs that no one seems to be able to pick up, but he side-footed it wide. Now City have got some defending to do, and Southampton are coming down the right-hand side, and the pressure is on the Blues here. Then there's a really good sliding challenge by Aymeric Laporte that concedes Southampton's first corner of the match. And I'm not sure Laporte's not very pleased with the fact that he had to make that last-ditch challenge. So the first corner they've had to defend, it's gone short from Ward-Prowse, and now the cross comes in. Second ball City deal with through Calvin Phillips. It's not cleared particularly successfully. It's all bobbling around the edge of the City penalty area, and then there's a shot. It was a sort of half-pick shot really, without too much power by Chayeta Sarr, but it went wide via a little fingertip from the outstretched fingers of Ortega. And it goes to Ward-Prowse, who pops a long ball forward. City looking for an offside flag. There isn't one forthcoming. And then the shot goes over the bar from Sekou Mara. Well, City were looking for an offside. It didn't come. And he took it down on the thigh, span and hit it first time. But it flew over the bar. And again, another warning for the Blues. Now it's in the possession of Ward-Prowse, who clips the ball into the area, but it's headed away by Ortega, and then it reaches Ward-Prowse, and Southampton have given it away though, and City can come forward maybe on the counter, but they've given the ball away. Sergio Gomez, not a great pass, you have to be honest and say, and now the shot comes in, and it's in the back of the City net, and Sekou Mara has given the Saints the lead. Well, you can't say it's against the run of play, and you can't say that the warnings weren't evident, and all of a sudden City's domination, or so they hoped, has all been turned around dramatically because Lianco stepped in, he slipped it through the gap, and Mara's put it into the back of the City net.
Lianco does very, very well, steps forward, then he delivers a really early pass. Sekou Mara just comes across the line, sweeps the ball near post, right into the near post. And at that point, Ortega in the City net, no chance. Fabulous ball, great finish, but it was City's mistakes.
Now Southampton have broken City down again, and they've scored again. It's 2-0. Djenepo has just floated in a ball from about 30 metres. It's drifted over the top of the head of Ortega, and Southampton lead by 2 goals to 0. Well, again, City have been caught out. Again, Southampton have turned defending into attack. And again, there is a lovely finish, this time from Djenepo. And City, who were in the ascendancy going forward, they lose the ball. And just moments later, Djenepo sees Ortega off his line and clips it over the top of him.
Again, City not at the best. And he'll be very, very disappointed. Ortega with his position, just little look up. And the execution over the top of Ortega is fantastic. But the goalkeeper's starting position is really disappointing at this level.
Well, welcome back to St Mary's. A triple change at half-time. Gomez, Palmer and Walker have gone off. Akanji, Ake and De Bruyne have come on. So proactive to say the very least. Michael, are you surprised at all by the triple change? Well, actually, City are going through. They've got a one-on-one chance, and it's been put wide. It was the first chance that Alvarez has had in the match. There was a through ball down the middle from De Bruyne. Already he's made a difference. Alvarez barely had a sniff on goal in the first half. Within seconds at the start of the second half, A's onside, B's found the pass, and Alvarez just wide. Southampton trying to build, but City win it back through Gundogan. Gundogan plays it forward, but Southampton win it back well. And on it goes towards the City penalty area now. There's an end-to-end feel about this game. And Southampton are inside the penalty area. On it goes to Walker-Peters. Walker-Peters looks up. He wants to play across. Ake's in front of him, but Ake won it well. And now he gets it back again, Walker-Peters, right across the face of the goal. My goodness, Shea Adams was close. He dragged it across the face of the City goal. And, well, if Shea Adams had been, say, the height of Haaland, it could possibly have been 3-0, but he isn't. City now have won the ball back though, and Gundogan plays it to Haaland, and Haaland lays it off, and Rodri pops it out wide. Alvarez takes it down beautifully, plays a ball into the gap. De Bruyne now to the edge of the area, plays it towards Haaland, and Bazunu is out, and he flops onto the ball and gets a huge cheer.
That was more like City, wasn't it? Brilliant counter-attacking, and there's the switch across to Kevin De Bruyne. How he makes this pass right across the 6-yard area, but Haaland just off his toe. Bazunu does very well to come out and smoke that.
Southampton in possession, and now Southampton coming forward, and City are now backpedaling. And the ball is on the edge of the penalty area. Walker-Peters wide on this right-hand side. Into the penalty area goes Walker-Peters. Comes inside. The shot comes in. It cannons off a player. The flag goes up. Shea Adams puts it in. It doesn't matter. He was about a metre offside. But again, another scare for the Blues.
It was a scare, but El Yunusi does incredible down that left-hand side. Rodri chasing him. João Cancelo. He tries to nick it, and that's the difference. He got the space to go in behind City, and then that to be on the back foot. But yes, he was offside. City keep coming, but that's the type of counter-attack they've got to be careful with.
Yep, 13 minutes to go. Foden on the edge of the penalty area, still holds up. Plays it to Gundogan. Gundogan slips by a couple of challenges, goes for the return ball. Gundogan in the penalty area, and the ball is almost turned into his own net by Salisu, but Bazunu stretched out his body and got onto the ball right on the line. Great run from Gundogan. Ball into the box was dangerous, and it came off Alvarez and then Salisu, and then it was pounced upon by Bazunu, and it stays at 2-0. Rodri picks it up midway inside the Southampton half. On it goes to Akanji. 3 minutes to go now. On it goes to De Bruyne. De Bruyne towards the edge of the area. Plays it out wide to the right. There's a cross coming in from João Cancelo, and it's clear. Foden picks up the loose one on the left-hand side. Foden pops it in. It's cleared again. City just can't get this opportunity to put themselves back in the hunt. Rodri pops it into the box. Haaland gets a touch, but Bazunu's there again. And Gavin Bazunu, a Manchester City Academy player who never made the first team, looks as though he's going to guide his team with a clean sheet to the next round of the Carabao Cup.